everyone, it's Hazel West. I'm back with my, it's a kind of a summer book haul. Um, I didn't buy that much, like, in June, I think. Like, I bought, like, maybe 2 books, and then I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do a book haul for that. And then by the time July rolled around, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do, like, a summer book haul. So, essentially, this is, like, the last 3 months worth of books, so it's gonna be a pretty big one. Plus, like, my birthday book haul in, August. So, yeah. So, I'll try to remember, like, when I got these, but we'll see. So first of all, I'm gonna go through like a couple new releases that I bought. So I think the first one I did actually buy was Our Dark Duet, by Victoria Schwab. I've already read this one. It was in last month's book wrap up, and I can't remember if it came out in. I think it came out in June. But anyway, yeah. Had to buy this one. Was not really happy with the conclusion of the story, to be honest. Like, I think it could have been better. The first one was way better. But obviously, I wanted to complete my series, and I mean, I did like parts of it, but oh well. Like, it was not her best book to date. The other one I got was Flame in the Mist by Renee Ahdieh. And this is her, like, Japanese, it's kind of like a Mulan retelling, I think, I don't know if it's actually a retelling. I don't think it is. It's inspired by the story, but it's set in Japan, I think, and it has, like, a lot of cool, like, Japanese folklore from what I've heard. I have not got to read this one yet, but it's on my September TBR, so I'm hoping to get to it soon. But anyway, I really love this cover. I think it's one of my favorite covers for the year. Okay, so after that, I actually went to my favorite used bookstore with my friend. We just needed a book day, and I picked up a few books there, of course. So the first two that I picked up are Unquiet Dreams and Unshapely Things by Mark Del Franco. This is the first 2 books in a urban fantasy series. I'm not sure what this series is, but they just sounded really good. It's kind of like, obviously, it's like kind of like the Dresden Files. I think he may be like a paranormal investigator or something. Um, and or with I don't remember now. Maybe he's a I don't know. Anyway, it has like fairies and supernatural stuff, and it sounded really good. I'm always looking for new urban fantasies, so I always like to try to pick up a couple whenever I go to the used bookstore that I want to try out. Um, I also found a copy of Wives and Daughters by Elizabeth Gaskell. I don't have a copy of my own, and this one was in good condition, and it's the Penguin Classics, which have like annotations and stuff in them. So I do like these editions. And I love this book so much. Like, this is one of my favorite classics. I think it is my favorite Elizabeth Gaskell. So I was really happy to find that one. I also was excited to find this hardback copy of A Study in Scarlet by Arthur Conan Doyle. Because it's very hard to find the Sherlock novels, like, as themselves, which I kind of like to collect. I have this one and The Hound of the Baskervilles now, and I would like to collect all 4 of, like, the novels themselves in hardback, or, yeah, like, preferably hardback, but this one has, like, some of the original pictures in it, too, if I can find one. So, this one's pretty cool, and it was in actually really good condition, so I was actually very happy to find that one. Another book I picked up is Labyrinth by John Herman. I had never heard of this book before, but it sounded good when I picked it up. So I can't really remember what it's about now, but obviously I think it is Greek mythology. So I'm interested to see what this one is about. So hopefully I'll get to that one soon. The other 2 books that I picked up there are Vicious Circle and Dead Man's Boots by Mike Carey. Another urban fantasy series. These are just like really good priced, and they're like brand new hardbacks. And I have been looking at the series for a while. The only thing is that these are the second and third book in it, so I'm gonna have to find the first one now. But anyway, they sound really good and kind of like in the same strain as the Dresden Files. Um, Mainly I'm just hoarding urban fantasy for when I finish the Dresden Files, so that's kind of what I do. Okay, and after that, I got, like, these are the books that I got in August now. So I'm going to show you the kind of, well, I think I only have one new release, actually, and that was The Dire King by William Ritter, the fourth and final book in the Jackby series. This is on my wrap up for August, because I just finished it, and I did enjoy it. It was a good wrap up to the series. So I was happy that that came out this month. I've been looking forward to that one for a while. The other two books that I bought when I got that one are The Shadow Queen and The Wish Granter by C.J. Redwine, the first and second book in the Ravenspire series. She is an amazing author. I actually read The Wish Granter in August, and then I instantly bought this and The Shadow Queen both because I loved it so much that I needed the first one as well. So I'm really happy. And these are actually really pretty books, like, because they have the title on the cover, which I like, and they also have the map as the end papers, which I think is cool. But anyway, really looking forward to those, or to reading The Shadow Queen especially. And then I have, like, just the books that I got for my birthday. So I always end up going to Barnes & Noble for my birthday. But this year I actually went to Barnes & Noble and Books A Million, because Barnes & Noble hasn't had a lot of stuff that I wanted. But anyway, the first book I got was Three Dark Crowns by Kendara Blake. I really wanted to read this one for a while. I always enjoy Kendara Blake's books, and this one sounded really good. I've heard good things about it. So I'm really looking forward to picking this one up. This one also has something on the front cover. It has, like, the 3 symbols that I think is really awesome. I like that. So I'm looking forward to getting to read this one eventually. Next I picked up 172 Hours on the Moon by Johan Harstad. This one I read a couple years back, and I really, really loved it. But I've never been able to find a copy of it, and they had this one, and this is actually I really like this cover a lot better than the other cover they did, which may even be the UK edition, I'm not even sure. But this one actually makes it look like horror. The other one made it look like a sci-fi romance, so this one's more like the original hardback cover, so I really liked this one too. Plus it's the nice feeling softback. So I'm looking forward to rereading that one sometime because I really liked it. Also at Barnes & Noble, I got their copy of The Divine Comedy by Dante. I've read a lot of excerpts of this, never actually sat down and read the whole thing, but would really love to. I don't know, I enjoy Dante. I really like his writing style, and so I have been looking at this one for a while, so I'm looking forward to actually sitting down and reading all of it. While I was at Books A Million, they have, like, the cheap but the bargain books, and I actually picked up Stealing Snow by Daniel Page for like $3, I think. This is one I have been looking at for this one for a while. I just never got around to buying it. But it seems like it's going to be a really interesting retelling, and Daniel Page does write some pretty interesting retellings, obviously. The other one I got in their bargain section was The Diabolic by S.J. Kincaid, which is another one that I've really wanted to read, but never got around to buying exactly. But it looks really good, and I'm really looking forward to reading this one. It's one of those books that could either be really good or really bad, but hopefully it'll be good. And the final book I got was Dividing Eden by Joelle Charbonneau. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. But this one was recommended to me by my friend Mara, and I'm really looking forward to it because it sounds amazing. And I'm always looking for good YA fantasy, so. And this one may even be fantasy dystopian, I can't remember, but it sounds good, whatever it was. So those are all the books that I got over the summer, and really looking forward to getting to read some of them. So I hope you guys all had a great summer, and I will see you soon with another wrap up or something. So, bye.